It's Ryan Cameron Uncensored, and Pretty V presents SHAROONN Said It. Did I say that right?
SHAROONN said it. Yes.
And first of all, we are huge fans.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much.
Like, I think I go back to Follow Me.
Ooh, follow me up.
Yeah. Well, But I remember, this is how funny it is. I'm such a big fan. Like, when I used to work for the basketball team, you went to a basketball game. And you were like, yeah, I have a great time in these seats. And I sent you a DM, which is probably still just sitting there unread. And I was like, Sharon, you can have I said, Pretty V, you can have my seat to the game. And it was just like, I was like, well, maybe she don't answer. But I had some seats for you.
Oh, wow.
So they in there somewhere.
It's probably in. I got to go see it, right? Jesus.
I was like, you can have my seats. But I don't work there no more, but I'm just saying, you know. You come to a Falcons game.
Yeah.
We'll hook you up.
Well, yeah, I would love that. I've never been to a Falcons game.
But
I've been out
there
here.
it is. It's official now.
Thank you.
So talk about, your rise, because I've seen people that are funny. I've seen people that are funny in groups. But when you get up on that table.
Come on.
I always wonder, when is that table going to fall? Is it loose on purpose?
That table is very loose, but I have a suitcase holding it up like a leg.
Okay.
So I get sturdy with it sometimes, but then I fall off too. It be breaking sometimes, and I put it back underneath it, and it breaks again. So my mom actually bought me a new table the other day.
So what's that gonna do for all your skits?
It's the same thing. I posted the new table and they loved it.
Okay.
Like, they love the new table, but I still got Woody. Woody cousin came in, but Woody outside. Woody outside though. The original Woody.
When you're sitting on the stoop, I saw somebody post on one of your comments. They was like, "Is the toe gonna be there?"
It's the toe.
Come on,
yes.
Yes, the toe gonna be there, right?
What,
Ryan?
What type of toe muscle do you need for that thing to be sticking straight up like a thumb?
Oh my God! I think it's just a natural thing. I think it just happens every time I'm renting.
Yeah.
So that toe gonna be there. We gonna be live and centered on that thing. That toe gonna be up.
When did you decide to take this to the stage?
I told myself this year.
Okay.
I was like, I have to do this. You know the peers, Desi and B. Simone and Funny Marco, everybody. And I've done so many skits with them. Me and B. Simone worked on plenty of projects, film, TV, all that. But I'm like, it's time for me to see a line wrapped around for me.
Okay.
It's time for my supporters to come out and buy a $20, $25 ticket, and I just said to myself, before the ball drop, a show needs to happen with at least one of my characters. Yeah. Because my inspiration behind this art is Whoopi Goldberg. She started with a one-woman show, and she did all 6 and 5, or I think 6 or 7 of her characters. And I'm like, I got 6 too. Right. But let's start with the fan favorite. And they love Sharon. And you guys can understand. It's not like I'm a deep Jamaican woman that you guys can't understand. Right. You guys get it. And I think the crowd will appreciate this coming to Atlanta. And for me and my circle of people, this has never been done. Yeah. And I just think it's just time for me to show people my ranges and come out and just enjoy the experience, for sure. We got more with Pretty V when we come back. It is Ryan Cameron Uncensored. July 19th, SHAROONN Said It. SHAROONN. Pretty V presents. And you were talking about, so were you a big Whoopi Goldberg fan? Like, who did you like? Who's your favorite comedian? Ooh. Young and old. Like me. Okay. And I'm all purpose entertainer, but I'm a slash. But I love Jim Carrey is my favorite. Okay. And then it goes down to Whoopi, then it goes down to Jesus. Because I see you doing a lot of physical comedy, so I can see you. Yeah. So would that be a role that you would want to have, where you can, do some? Oh my God! Look at Tommy Davidson. Yeah. He was one of those ones that on Living Color, it was just all over the place. Yeah. Robert Williams. So I love when the character could just be so daring, and that's me. I don't mind falling off tables. I don't mind falling off the building. Yeah. I don't do whatever we need to do to get the shot. Right. V gonna do that. That's right. I just love that. Yeah. So you're Jamaican from Miami, right? Yeah. And I'm Jamaican from New York. Ah, okay. Please, but hold on, I got something for you. I'm going to pull it tall because I've been walking around with the red stripes. Yes, red stripes. Yes, red stripes. So coming out with the red stripes. So what type of Jamaican comedy? Because you got the great ones
You know what I'm saying?
Like the Olivers.
Like the Olivers and things like that.
Yeah.
And then, with cats like Major Hype.
Ooh, love Hype.
Who come around.
Yeah.
But what type of Jamaican comedy can transfer to an American audience?
For me, and that's why I said both of my parents are Caribbean.
Right.
They're from the islands. They're from Jamaica. And I grew up around it. And I grew up around my aunt, especially. She was the one that was just loud and just talking about everybody.
Is that Sharon?
That's Sharon, mixed with a little bit of my mom.
Okay.
But I think the people could appreciate that I'm bringing just the real raw auntie, the neighborhood auntie that's just love for chat. She just don't care. Anything that goes on in the world, the upbringing, in the culture, the upbringing of a childhood, it's just gonna happen, And I just love that this is the fans' favorite, and it doesn't veer off to like, oh my God, this is just one community. No, it's for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not just the Jamaican culture. You guys could understand what's going on because it happens in everybody's household. Jamaicans just got a different way of schooling kids, So yeah, I've seen that growing up.
I really like the skits with you and Desi though, when you his girlfriend. When y'all be going back and forth.
Hood is hood.
Yeah, that is so.
Hood is hood.
How did y'all make that connection? How did y'all first hook up?
Oh my God, me and Desi met. I think we met through B Simone, or it was through social media. Me and B Simone met through Instagram, but I think me and Desi was just like, let's just all collab. I think it was just more of that space with me and B Simone, and he probably was with B Simone at the time doing a skit, and I was like, let's just connect. And from there, it's just been gold. Like Desi is such a genius, and the crowds of friends that I have, they're so excited for July 19th because it's like, bruh, it's time, you know, and just to see them in their comedic space and doing stand-up, that is great. But for myself, I'm like, I had to find my lane of it. Like, what is that lane? How can I still do my thing, but make it a moment? And that's when I was, oh, God, thank you, Jesus. Oh, let's do Sharon. Yeah. So yeah.
So are you going to tape this and maybe release it later on? Because, I see you got your crew in here. They following you around. Is it like, you're going to have like a timeline of everything and maybe we'll see it later on? Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah, I'm going to, some people reached out and was like, can we, films can be streamed? And I don't want it to be that. I want it just to focus on just my crew, and they'll just, record it, we'll edit it, and definitely we'll, have a turnaround time for everyone. But right now, we're just so focused on my deliverables. I'm just so focused on just what I want to say to the people. When you come in there, if you guys are in the building July 19th, it's going to be an experience as soon as you walk in and you walk out. For sure. We're going to have, you really in Kingston. We're going to be giving away patties. We got special performances. We got a special guest. I don't want to say too much, but we have these people that's locked in and loaded. Well, I'm just so excited.
Yeah, that venue is a great venue for a show like this.
Yes.
I think it's like 986 people.
Yes.
And they're going to be sitting right down there. And you're going to have a great time.
I'm going to have a great time. And I'm so excited. The tickets are definitely moving, and that's why I'm just like, we got to just keep pushing. But it's coming along, and I'm so excited about it. Yeah.
Well, we are so happy for you. Like I said, when we found out you were going to be in town, we was like, man, you got to get. We've been fans for a long time, so it's a pleasure to meet you.
And I'm a fan of yours, Ryan. I think you are such a beast in Atlanta. I used to intern at V103, and just to hear your name, especially on the radio, it was just it's a dope moment to be sitting here, and I pray blessings over you, and just continue to keep doing your thing, because you are definitely that mark in Atlanta for sure.
For
sure.
You know who I am.
Yes, you are. I've heard the names run around, and we've definitely crossed paths in different venues, but you just been that legend around. So just continue to just keep soaking up those flowers when it's given, because it's definitely needed. So,
thank you very much.
Yeah,
I appreciate you.
So yeah,
give it up for Pretty V.
One time.
Thank you. Bullet. Yes, it's gonna happen. It's going down.
Jerk the chicken. Jerk the goat.